I'd like to get started. So as you can see, Mukwandi is back on the stage. Mukwandi Chibesakunda, she, as you know, is the Chief Executive Officer at Zanaco, which is one of Zambia's leading financial institutions, as she previously mentioned. With over 2 decades in banking, Mukwandi has been recognized as Zambia's Bank CEO of the Year in 2023 and in 2024. And the African Development Bank also named her African Banker of the Year for her exceptional leadership and contribution to Africa's financial sector. We are honored to have you back on stage, Mukwandi, for a 15-minute solo presentation. So thank you very much and enjoy.
Thank you. I think I'll use this one for this particular portion. Yeah? Is it only the Zambians in the room? I hope there's someone more interested in hearing a bit about us. We'll transition, yeah. So we've put together a bit of information regarding investing in Zambia. And we just thought that we'd share with you, as Zanaco, we can't talk about who we are without talking about our country first. So a few facts about Zambia. As earlier alluded to, Zambia has a population of about 20 million, of which 53% are female and 47% male. Our land mass is about 752,000 square kilometers. We also have an expected GDP growth of 6% for the year 2026, and this is above the expectation that is there for the rest of Africa. Our GDP is in the region of about $30 billion, with life expectancy of 65 years. We also have mobile subscriptions that are over 100%, so each person has more than one phone. Inflation has now dropped to around 12.6%, and the key sectors in our economy include mining, retail, construction, transport, agriculture, energy, and others. In terms of our policy rate for monetary policy, it's at 14%, which drives the interest rates. And our interest rates are about 26%. And our exchange rate is now 23%. It's actually strengthened further during the course of this year. So some of the key growth sectors, mining, our copper production has improved during the course of this year. And the expectation is that for the first time, we may actually reach 1.2 million metric tons. But at a worst case, just touch 1 million. In agriculture, we're seeing a boom despite the recent drought that we experienced as Zambia. And we're at 3.7 million metric tons just for this year. In the energy space, we've seen a lot of shift in terms of policy to address the gap that existed. And we're now also seeing the Lobito corridor and the Tazama pipeline coming into play. We've seen a lot of digital transformation as well in the country, and that has meant continued growth. So why invest in Zambia? Our macroeconomic stability is, in our view, over the last 3 to 4 years, something that means that we should consider investing in Zambia if we're not. Our political stability over the years since independence are also the 2 reasons that we believe that you should invest in Zambia. The strategic location, we're surrounded by 8 countries and 2 over the waters to Rwanda and Burundi. That's another reason why you should invest in Zambia, because it gives you access to about 200 million people. We believe that we have been consistent in terms of our policies and our incentives for those who invest in our country. And so this is something that we're positioning again for those who wish to invest in Zambia. Our mining sector, we produce copper, we produce gold, manganese, and these are various products that are used in the energy transition, and we believe that this also means that it will be good to invest in Zambia. Our youthful population, 50% of the population is below the age of 18, so this will give us a dividend in the near future. So if you're not already, you can consider Zambia. Our financial services, I know that in our earlier panel, there was a bit of discussion as regards whether our financial services are growing in the right direction. We believe we are. And it's a growing pie because we do embrace any new entrants. And we believe that as long as we're able to serve the people, then that's a good thing. And this inclusion is what makes Zambia a critical investment destination. Agriculture and agro-processing, we're now actually exporting fertilizer to the region, and we're also able to deliver sufficient resources to our people to feed not just Zambia, but the region. And this is a great opportunity. We believe that there's been huge investment in infrastructure because once this investment bears fruit, then it will give access to the markets that are in the region, and that includes energy. So Zanaco, who are we? The management team are represented in this room. We have our partners who are based here in the UK, our Ambassador High Commissioner, who's present here with us. So on the Zambia side, we're here and ready to partner with you. On the Zanaco side, we're here and ready to talk to you about banking and what we're able to then deliver. In terms of our structure itself, we have Rabobank, FMO, and Norfund as shareholders in Arise BV, based in South Africa. We also have the government of the Republic of Zambia with 25% shares, and we have two subsidiaries, DSSL and Zanaco Sporting Club. The bell rang just when I was talking about performance, but I think I'll just run through this and just make you aware that we've had a strong performance overall, as earlier alluded to, and we believe that as Zanaco, we need to keep growing in terms of our profitability and also our productivity and the products that we offer to the market. So the share price has been growing at 36% over the few years, our price to equity ratio at 4.46, and our earnings per share at 1.24. Recently, we received some accolades: Euromoney Awards for the best bank in Zambia, Global Finance Awards for the best bank in Zambia, best trade finance, and even some local awards as well. So having said everything that I have said to you today, I certainly hope that you will be investing in Zambia and partnering with us as Zanaco. I thank you. Any questions? Maybe I can take one. Yes? Okay. Okay.
What on your figures, the profitability and the asset base?
Yeah.
Can you maybe tell us in US dollar terms? It's difficult for us to.
So our balance sheet is a $2 billion balance sheet. So that's generally where we've been. And over the last few years, we've made in the region of about minimum $50 million PAT each year. And sometimes, depending on the exchange rate, it may go slightly higher. There was one year when it was almost 100.
All right.
Yeah.
So are there any initiatives to go into the region?
We're considering it, and we're talking about it with our shareholders. And we're looking at Zimbabwe too. So we might just talk to you.
We're also looking at Zambia, so that's the interesting part, because we're also looking at Zambia.
Everyone is looking at everyone else.
Yeah.
But what is clear is that there is an opportunity for African financial service providers to go into the region and play a greater role for African services, because as there was a session earlier that said a lot of institutions are leaving Africa, so African institutions need to go into Africa. And so perhaps we can talk and see how we make that happen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If there are no further comments or questions, I end my presentation here. Thank you for your attention, and we're looking forward to engaging further. Thank you.